Hey, everybody, just a quick update for you. The Roundtable of Gentlemen is now brought to you by Audible.com.
Go to audibletrial.com/roundtable for your 30-day free trial.
Hell yeah, let's kick this pig, you fuckers.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen. Gentlemen of the Roundtable.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
This is a 3-time nominated Roundtable of the Year. You don't know that we don't do topics?
We don't do
chances
topics
for next year.
All right.
This year, by the way.
Thank you. I'm ready for the prayer.
All right.
I think he got robbed.
Dear Lord and Jesus, thank you for us being alive. Thank you for the worms wiggling on our bones, making us feel like a human being. Dear Lord in heaven, thank you for the toes that stick out of our feet, that keep us on the ground. Mm-hmm. Dear Lord and Jesus, thank you for the little things that we don't say thank you for. Like when a stranger tips their hat to you when they holding the door open for the ATM.
It's very nice when people do that.
Yeah, it is. This is my actual voice. I don't know. I was asked to say the prayer, and every time I say a prayer, I gotta say it in like a Southern lady.
You got to.
Accent.
Well, those are the only
Was I
prayers.
the only one with my eyes closed?
That's right.
You gotta have your eyes closed.
Yeah, everybody else was peeking.
I was
I don't think
peeking.
the prayer counts then.
My eyelids stopped working.
Amber, are you going to give an amen? Because technically this is
Yeah.
all still in your prayer.
Dear Lord and Jesus, thank you for the friends. Thank you for the booze. Thank you for the love and the life and the living we us doing. I love you, Lord, and I love the energy around me. Amen.
All right. Amen.
Still
Welcome to the
shorter than one of my dad's prayers.
Yeah.
That's
Welcome to the
great.
Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. We know Amber Nelson is sitting in for Jackie Zebrowski today.
Jackie Zabrowski. Isn't she Japanese?
Yeah, that was a perfect impression.
Good.
I thought she was
Fair
here for a
trade-off.
second.
Yeah, she's sitting on a plate of ribs, so it's exactly the same as it always is.
Well, it smells the same, that's for sure. I love it.
I'm Ed Larson, and I got nowhere else to be.
That's great.
Holdenators, ho! Welcome back, my naderlings, to the show.
Aren't you going to start calling them master naders?
Ooh, yeah, that's right. We're going to have the, I'm still coming up with my series of tests for you to become a master nader. We're going to be putting that out on Facebook soon. Definitely going to need some photo evidence. You'll have to do things like sleep in slime for a night and slap your mother.
Someone's going to die.
Yeah, oh yeah. I hope.
Yeah.
That's how we get on the map, motherfucker.
How do you make a slime? What is slime?
Oh, a slime should come from your own skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What you do is you just go on a walk around the town. When you get home, scrape off the slime into a bucket. You should at least fill a quart's worth. I mean, if you're a true nader.
Right. Yeah.
All my naders, where you at, bitches? Got my lady here today. My special love for Valentine's Day. And yes, I did give her V-Day drilling, as they like to say.
Very nice, Holden. Well, I can't.
Motor ass down.
That's good. Holden, introduce your girlfriend. She's too beautiful for me to even say her name.
Lexi, say hi into the microphone.
Help me.
Oh, my goodness.
That's right.
Lexi's really hot, by the way. For the listeners that don't, I don't know if you've seen Lexi, but she is blonde and she got some titties. And
That's
I'm
right.
confused as to how she's slapping on the Holdenator snob.
Tell you what, you got to fight with that butt.
Oh my God! You sound like your voice sounds like you have a tongue coming out of your belly button.
Yeah. That's about accurate. No, she's far too attractive for him. Everybody knows that. Kevin?
Oh, yeah, I'm just Kevin, man.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Just Kevin, man.
That's today. Usually it's different. You know, today he's just Kevin.
Just Kevin. I love Just Kevin. He's nice. All right. In the Chuckle Hut, we got Mookie Thompson.
Oh my God!
That's your best intro yet.
It's Mookie back in Brooklyn.
It's about time, right?
That's great. Yeah, have we discussed that on the show?
Yes, we did.
before? Okay,
It's the first time I heard of it was live on the show.
Okay, good. All right, Trey Gallione.
Nah, I can't. What am I? I can't top Mookie's thing.
That just topped it. I can't.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't.
In your face, Mook.
All right, sound like a racial slur there.
So you were named after Mookie
Wilson.
Wilson.
The Met.
The Met, yeah.
Yep.
Who is that?
Doctor, my dad and the doctor decided that they were gonna name me after whoever had the best day that day, like in a baseball game, because they didn't know what they were gonna name me. And Mookie Wilson hit a home run to win the game. And when the doctor first handed me to my mom, he said, "It's Mookie, baby."
You were an actual baby.
That's a cool doctor.
Well, there's no better way.
My mom thought it meant like mongoloid or something like that.
Yeah.
Turns out 20
She
years
was
later
right.
she found out.
Yeah. There's no way to ensure that your child's going to grow up to be a success if you name him after a Met. Guaranteed winner.
So is it Mookie on your birth certificate?
No.
Thank
not,
God.
really.
It's not? What is
No,
it?
but that's been my name since the day I was born. It
You
never
would
went
get a
away.
lot more TSA checks if it was on your license.
What's your real name? Sean, I bet.
I don't know if I'm ready for this, man. I haven't paid my taxes in a long time.
Brad.
People are after me.
Yeah.
All right, my real name. I don't know if I trust you guys.
Do it, Mookie.
This is kind of like a real.
tell you my real
this
name.
is just like a big moment for me.
This
right
is
now.
big.
My real name is Stephen Francis Thompson III.
Really?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Steve, you idiot.
Stephen Thompson Francis III is back.
Oh my God! It's like a big reveal from Saved by the Bell when it's like, actually I'm royalty.
Yeah, my name's I don't know how to tell you guys this, but my name isn't Mookie.
You're not the Russian poker player we thought you were.
It's Steve.
Boo! Finally,
Welcome to my life, man.
Oh, that's
tomato,
great.
I'd throw it at your head.
Francis
The fact
III.
is, being the third makes me feel like you come from money.
No.
Yeah. All right, Marcus Parks. Let's get to some news stories.
For the fourth time since 2007, an elderly Arizona woman who has a history of freezing and eating cats is under investigation for cat hoarding.
You can freeze things in Arizona?
Oh, yeah. When deputies got word last week that Lucienne Tabuli, 85, was in the hospital and no one was looking after her animals, they went to her home in Whitman. Sheriff's animal crimes detectives served a search warrant Wednesday at her home about 30 miles northwest of Phoenix. Detectives described the place as, quote, in a very bad state. Detectives had to continue the investigation in full protective gear, including respirators. Jones said sheriff's detectives found cats in various states of severe distress with major communicable diseases that could spread to a human. At least 36 cats have been seized, but detectives remain on the scene locating more cats.
I mean, they're just gonna kill those cats anyway.
Yeah, they're killing most of them.
Yeah, you got to kill most of those cats. Cat hoarder. So she would put them in the freezer, then thaw them, and she would make random like casseroles and stuff with them.
Stew was her. That was
kitty
her
stew.
choice. Yeah, kitty stew.
Did
Yeah.
she feed to the other kitties, or did she eat it herself?
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds pretty badass. I would assume she probably had to give her neighbor some stew at some point.
Yeah.
And then they're going to realize now that they ate kitty stew. That's on par with some Cartman shit
Yeah.
from South Park when he made that dude eat his own parents.
In 2012, detectives seized 60 cats and arrested her at her home. In 2010, they found 95 dead cats.
Where is she getting all these cats?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the only problem I see is if she's stealing these cats. Like,
She's
who
like-
cares
Right.
if she's making food? At least she's using the cats.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's almost
95
better that she eats the
dead
cats.
cats?
It's like, why is she, if she has so many cats, it's like, why is she freezing them in the first place? You always have fresh cats.
Yeah, you can just throw it
Maybe
away
she
if you're
just
not
gets on
hungry.
a roll, skinning and, chopping them up. She's like, well, I got to freezer bag some of this shit now.
Not only did she have 95 cats in 2010, she had an additional 100 living cats.
Oh, she's just...
She's like the Idi Amin of cats.
She had 95 frozen cats and 100 live cats.
Yeah.
That's a big
Freezer.
deep freezer. Yeah.
Plus, I hope they're
You can
not.
probably go through like 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cats
maybe.
are pretty lean.
I hope they're not all indoor cats.
Yeah.
I hope some of those are outdoor cats.
Yeah, the sad thing about this whole thing is it's in Arizona, where there's wide open Republican plain. And what are you doing keeping these cats inside? Boo
Right.
on you.
Oh,
Fill
yeah,
the desert
man.
with cats.
You know, I gotta say, I feel no emotions about this story because I think I'm finally at the point in my life where I can honestly say I don't like cats.
I don't like cats either.
I just don't like them.
Some of them are okay, but
I met the one, you know, John's cat's all like docile and stuff, but that cat obviously went through some kind of trauma to make it not a piece of shit. And I mean, that's, you know, and in that case, it's just like, well, whatever, man. I mean, what? So we got to torture the fucking cat to make it not a fucking dickhead? They're selfish animals. They're assholes.
Well, one cat beat up an alligator this week, which was pretty fucking badass. Viral video. It was online. A cat approached an alligator. It was a baby alligator, and they went face to. It was a big ass alligator. Dude.
It was still
a lot
big.
bigger than the cat.
It could have eaten the cat. Like its mouth was as big as
And
the cat.
this, I actually love
Oh my
cats
God,
now.
it's a giant alligator.
Yeah.
It's a giant alligator, and this cat goes up to it and just punches it in the face, and the alligator skirts back, and so did the alligator's mother. The animal just beat an entire family. It was awesome.
Cat.
Super cool cat.
See, I like alligators. I kind of hate the video, you know? I want to see the alligator get his, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I think in this case, cats are better to have domesticated. And in this woman, you can't hoard alligators.
Yeah.
That's the major problem.
Well, my friend had a crocodile.
Yeah, he was sort of an animal hoarder.
Alligator ate a dog in my neighborhood when I was growing up.
That's badass.
That was a fun day.
I don't like
Yeah, that was happening all the time where I lived, man. Like, you just didn't let your dog or cat go by the canal. Alligators.
Yeah.
Eat shit out of them.
I've had dogs eaten by alligators.
How many dogs have
Had
you
dogs
had?
eaten by alligators? How many? You said dogs.
There've been about 5 or 6. My grandparents had.
What are you doing wrong? You shouldn't be allowed to have dogs.
Get a fence.
Alligators aren't everywhere. Every time I go fishing with my dog as the bait, it gets eaten by an alligator.
Okay.
And don't I know I'm trying to catch shark? That's insane.
My grandparents have a house on the St. Johns River in Palatka, Florida, and the alligators would come up. My grandmother would get a shotgun. She was friends with the game warden, so she got away with a lot of illegal activity. And she'd go out around 6 o'clock at night and with the shotgun and just like shoot the alligators because they were eating all the dogs, all the farm dogs. Because my aunt was a vet and she would bring home these rescues and. They would die.
Oh my God, I feel so bad for that dog. It's like busted out of wherever it was going to be, and then she brought it to hell. She brought it to a land of crocodiles
But it doesn't
so it could
think
fend
it's
for
hell
itself.
because it's like, oh, look at this! There's a river and everything.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look at that. I feel a little thirsty.
I
That's
gotta
brutal.
say,
That's worse than this woman hoarding all those cats.
I rarely ever do this, but for some reason, I'm a stickler for confusing alligator and crocodile.
Yeah.
It just drives
I
me
don't know.
nuts.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what the
why
difference-
it makes me so crazy.
Isn't it just a regional thing?
No.
Alligator and crocodile are very different. Crocodiles will come and seek you. They will find you. It's kind of like bees and
They
wasps.
don't know where I live.
No, they will. Like if you jump in the water, a crocodile will hunt you down. An alligator will not mess with you
It'll run
unless
away.
Yeah.
it'll run away unless you're messing with its newborns. Which
Yeah, alligators are just
that's a
chilling.
whole new game.
Crocodiles
But
just
crocodiles,
look meaner too. Like they got that look in their
They're
eyes.
Well, they're the
Huge.
ones with
Yeah.
the skinny snouts, right?
yeah,
No,
pointier
those are
snouts.
the tiniest snout. That's the gobble.
A gobble?
A gobble.
What the
That
hell
sounds
is a
like
gobble?
it's from hell.
It's a type of gator, man.
So that's an alligator, not a
No,
crocodile.
it's a gobble. There's gobbles, there's caimans, there's alligators, there's crocodiles.
Well, keep dogs away from all of them.
Yes, absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
There's also-
Florida has terrifying creatures. I was scared of bears. Don't get me going on moose. And deer are terrifying. But Florida, it's like,
Planet show ever.
dude, it's brutal.
Florida's got bears too, man.
Babies
got
get
bears.
eaten by these things. It's kind of badass, though.
Did you guys
Florida's
have
crazy.
alligator gar? In,
Yes.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely,
Those
man.
things creep me the
They're
fuck
so
out.
mean, and the meat is nasty.
What's
Yeah,
it,
we
the
catch
alligator
them every
gar?
once
What are
in
we
a
talking
while.
about here?
Freshwater fish that gets like 6 feet long and
Yeah.
eats like flesh.
And it looks like a prehistoric fucking
Yeah.
dinosaur fish.
My aunt was
It's got
sitting
a big long
on.
snout with teeth and shit.
Yeah, it's really nasty. My aunt was sitting on like the side of the like a dock one day, and something pulled her foot into the lake.
Whoa.
And it just grabbed her foot and pulled her in, and it was an alligator gar.
I wasn't a horny man.
No, it was not a horny man. It was not Jason. It was
Gross fish.
Yeah, it was a gross
Alligator
fish.
gar is like a Captain Hook alligator.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Which one's the one that has the mustache?
Which one is that?
Is that a Professor Gator?
That's Sandy.
Oh.
It's a particular friendly alligator.
Oh, right,
I
Sandy.
love Sandy.
It's got a lot of money.
Alligator.
Right.
He's a transvestite.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that we're talking about alligators and crocodiles because I've got a crocodile story.
No way. That's a fat-ass crocodile.
Just wait. Just wait. Just wait.
It ate something.
An obese 100-year-old crocodile has died from overfeeding after worshippers repeatedly threw it sacrificial chickens for good luck.
It had a heart attack?
Look at this fat-ass fucking crocodile.
So fat.
It's a fucking...
It's adorable.
It's so fat. Crocodile.
Yeah, that ain't gonna hurt you.
It's a pig crocodile.
I didn't know the Zebrowski parents had a pet alligator.
There we go.
That's fucking crazy.
It looks like a swollen toe or something. God, I didn't know that alligators could get fat.
Oh,
you
me
know?
neither,
Yeah,
man.
you know, but that alligator lived the best life.
His fucking last name is Zebrowski. I just can't get enough of it.
Alligator Zebrowski.
Well, that poor dog, you know.
Yeah.
Well, visitors to the Hazrat Khan Jahan Ali Shrine in Sadir Upazila of Bagarat district in southwestern Bangladesh believe that feeding the crocodile would guarantee them good fortune, and in uncertain economic times, more and more shrine visitors have been throwing chickens and even goats to the bloated ancient croc.
They need food.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're trying to please this thing because they're going through a famine, but they're just feeding it all of their own food.
Yeah, sadly, their desperation for good luck led to the reptile's demise, as crocodile keepers found him dead in his enclosure due to an obesity-related condition.
He was 100 years old.
Gator fry, everybody.
I mean, does that make gator meat taste better if it's covered in fat? Gators aren't supposed to be fat.
You just eat the tail anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
Really?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
eat the sides.
There's a
or
whole
any of
bunch of
that
meat
stuff?
on those fuckers.
Just
Oh,
a tail,
it's so
man.
good.
Really?
Yum yums.
Florida weirdos.
Blacken it.
I don't eat that shit, man. Don't put
You
that
would
on
love
me.
it.
You would love
I wouldn't,
it.
man. I know for a fact I wouldn't because I haven't tried it because I knew I wouldn't.
Kevin's
Go
gonna
wrong
fight
with that.
somebody.
I think it's rude to eat the alligator.
You guys
I got
ever
too
eat,
much
like,
respect
rattlesnake?
for it. No, man, you can't eat
Rattlesnake?
that.
Never done that. You done that,
No, I
Mookie?
haven't. I met my ex-girlfriend is from Florida, and her family they all ate gator and rattlesnake and shit. I just figured
She sounds like a nice girl.
Yeah, man. I just figured those two things went hand in hand, man. Yeah, she was a real
I like her.
whore.
Little known
Anyway.
fact, Lexi has an intense fear of snakes. So don't throw one on her because she will not have sex with you that night.
Good to know. Good to know.
Very good to know. So where are these people at now? They killed their god. He's got to be upset. They got to be real worried.
Well, crocodile keeper...
Wait, they worshipped him also?
Well, they thought that you feed this thing for good luck. So yeah, I guess theoretically
These
they did.
people are all fucking idiots. They're all poor, and they've been feeding this thing for 100 years, feeding all their old food, still not lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you
It's
get rid of the
eat the
wishing well?
Look,
That's
but
all
like
I'm saying.
that's the way of the world, man. And it's a vicious cycle. It's the same shit that happens in the hood every year. It's just crocodiles they're feeding, man.
The second I see a rich person that's like, God is great and they've really impacted my life and they really believe in God, then I'll reconsider.
I'll
my-
believe in God too if I was rich as shit. Of course, wealthy people believe in God.
No, they don't. Because they don't. Why don't they have anything else? They don't need anything else.
They're
No,
godless
dude,
people.
rich people are all fucking pulling that Christian shit constantly because
Yeah, but they're
really
totally
believe
godless on
I,
the inside.
I think they're good at lying about the fact that they believe in God.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would believe in God if I had a fucking jet. I'll tell you that much.
Ed, you got to get into this racket, man. If you could just convince some dumb old people that if they feed you, they'll have some sort of spiritual good luck. I mean,
that'd be
you know,
amazing.
You'd be living the high life.
As long as they have extra piggies, man.
Yeah.
Crocodile keeper Mohammed Sarwar said that there had been 4 crocodiles in the pond initially, but the other 3 also died from overeating problems, leaving a massive food supply for the final remaining crocodile. When an offering was made, the crocodile was summoned by priests who would bang a gong and announce that dinner was served, prompting the crocodile to minutes later to surface and eat the preferred offering.
But I'm not hungry anymore.
Eat it.
This alligator loved his life for the first 90 years, and it was just, but I'm full now.
Mr. Sarwar, the zookeeper, said, "We were aware of the problem, but we're not sure what to do about it. The legend is that anybody who feeds the hunger of the crocodiles will have their heart's desire fulfilled."
Right. I mean, the hunger of the crocodile, but it was never hungry.
Usually it was just chickens, but more recently people have been offering even more, including goats, believing that big sacrifices meant more chance of a wish being granted.
A live goat they just threw in this river?
Fucking threw it in the
they slit
enclosure.
his throat
They
first.
deserve to starve.
Yeah, you gotta slit it. I think you gotta, especially for a fat crocodile like that. Yeah, you gotta kill all those animals before you throw them in there.
He's not chasing after anything.
No, that's probably where they went wrong. They probably should have started feeding him live ones, so we got a little exercise during the process.
Yeah. God, he's so fat he can't even open his eyes.
Oh my God, I can't believe he got fat eyes.
Oh man. And look, this is a picture of them pulling his bloated body out of the
it's dead
screen.
there.
Yeah,
They're just like totally cool
it's
hanging
not like
around
it's
it.
bloated yet.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it
great,
sat
though.
there dead, because they were just like, it's not bloated, it's just, fatting still.
Throw some more chicken at it. I think that's fun though. It must be a great little community event to go watch the alligator get fatter. That's kind of fun.
You ever see an alligator feeding? It's fucking cool.
It is brutal.
It's
Yeah,
a lot of fun to watch.
yeah. Lexi's seen 6 of them. Her grandmother kept on feeding dogs to him.
Yeah, did you ever see a dog get eaten?
No, it would just be like, oh, well, the dog's missing. Okay.
I gotta say, I saw an early picture of her grandmother smoking fucking hot.
All right.
Oh, of course. No big surprise.
Smoking hot, wooed a very rich man, smoking hot lady, cocktail waitress.
See, we used to have dogs die by wild animals, but it was pigs. It was wild hogs that would kill all our dogs.
I didn't know wild hogs killed dogs. I thought they were best of buds.
Oh, no. Wild hogs will kill anything. It's, again, like when you come around the babies, when you come around the piglets, they get very violent. No, they've got these huge tusks that weigh a few hundred pounds. They'll just fucking destroy them.
It's crazy. Do you know when a pig is born in captivity, it will eat its young?
Yeah.
And when a pig is born in the wild, they won't. But for some reason, captivity will eat its young.
I'm all for it.
Yeah. In fact, I read a story last week of an endangered species of pig. They did not know that the female was pregnant. She gave birth in the middle of the night, and the next day, not only did the pig eat the piglets, it also killed and ate the mother of the piglets.
8 is never enough.
So I'm looking at a picture of Lexi's grandmother right now, and it's definitely a Polaroid taken by a man smoking. And she is fucking so hot, she would be upset with how ugly Holden is.
Wow. Oh, let's pass this.
Oh, yeah, Mookie.
Let's pass this bitch around.
Yeah, let's all give a comment on how the...
Oh, my God. Trey, what do you think about Lexi's grandmother?
I'm liking it, man. with the abs and stuff. And
buff. She's got a pair of bongos you wouldn't believe. I mean,
I can only imagine that the hairstyle down below looks exactly like it does on top.
Those have got to be natural.
How old is she in this picture, Lexi?
Oh, my...
30.
She's
Wow,
30?
30.
She's
Can I get a look at this fucking picture?
We're going to have a comment apiece, all right? We're all going to look at it individually.
Yeah, that's
She
a hell
looks
of a
like
rack.
a bad ass.
Really,
she
though,
looks like an assassin.
What
You know
is
what I mean?
the deal
like a
with
hot
your
body
grandma's bush?
bitch. Like, beautiful.
Yeah, what can you tell me
She
about
had
it?
4 kids by then, too.
She what?
That's
4 kids?
amazing.
4 kids?
She's got
wow.
a Susan Powder-like six-pack.
That
She's like hot
ensures
enough to fuck the
widest
president.
vagina in America.
Yeah, she could have sex with the president.
She's Irish, Chinese, and Cherokee, so she's just
Wow.
like all sorts of pretty...
Wow.
That's great. Well,
Woo! Want to
to
get
know.
it?
it is always nice to
How's
just...
she look now?
She looks pretty
She's
good.
fine. She's a grandmother.
Pass it to Barnett. I want to hear what Barnett says.
Oh, I mean, I don't know, man. I got memories in my mind from when I saw it earlier.
Yeah.
I mean-
yeah. Well, you want to nip that beautiful bloodline right in the bud.
Yeah,
you know, you have a kid with Holden. Get rid of all that.
It's definitely
being
dressed pretty.
pretty.
like an inner city cheerleader.
She is? Oh, yeah, she's perfect. She's
That
perfect.
Gold shirt.
I love that, man. I love those Italian beauties. I watched that show with Big Ange on it. Big Ange from
Who's that?
Mafia Wives? Is it Mob Wives? Big Ange is great. I love that. And that's your grandmother looks like she would be friends with Big Ange.
Oh, yeah. Definitely want to get grounded by Grammy. If you know what I mean. Got to get in
do.
trouble first.
Yeah, what are you going to do to get in trouble?
I don't know. Maybe go play around in the alligator lake. Teach them how to fucking smoke weed.
Yeah, you're going to teach alligators how to get high.
Then they'll get the munchies.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Wonder what happened if you gave an alligator ecstasy.
I think you would
They'd
have
start
to give
trying
it
to give
so
you
much.
back massages.
Yeah.
It'd be the worst.
It would
Their
get all
claws
rock
poking
hard.
into you. You're like, come on, Gator. Let's like relax a little bit, you know?
Yeah, you would just get shredded, but the alligator would think he's doing like such nice things to you.
Like dry humping logs and stuff.
Yeah, you can't kiss a gator. Do alligators kiss each other?
I don't know if they
I don't
kiss.
know.
I don't think they
Nah,
feel
man.
love.
Yeah, it's
I think
just
it's all
straight up
rape.
fucking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking and killing.
Still would like to see some lipstick on him, you know?
That's not hard to do.
Yeah.
It ain't hard
Yeah,
to
I'm
find.
surprised you guys never did that. Put lipstick on a gator in all
pretty
your
great.
years. You went to college in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We did a lot of things to alligators and a lot of weird things in swamps, but I
Jeez.
never put lipstick on one of them.
Weird
sure
things
there's
in
been-
swamps?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like what?
Submerge, be with the worms. You ever just been like chest deep into mud?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A little Rambo.
If you
Cover
ever
yourself
want to
in
go
it,
on
yeah?
a weird YouTube
Or,
search, look at alligator handlers that tried to like put their face into the alligator and
Oh,
it
yeah.
chomped on their face.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
There's
always
like
fun.
montages of that.
Why would that end any differently?
I mean, it goes well for a while. I remember there was this. There was a boat called the Jungle Queen down south.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, and if you went on the Jungle Queen, they take you to a place where they wrestle alligators, and it's like this old Indian Seminole dude, and he's just walking around with 4 fingers, like putting him. It's like an old memory in my brain from when I was a child. He's like, alligator bit it, alligator bit it. Alligator bit it. And you get the people chanting it, and then we'd be chanting it, and then he's just like, out of nowhere, just like hop on the alligator's back and just get in a fucking headlock.
Terrifying. That is terrifying.
And then I
Get
get
in
to
the
see
middle
your
of-
father with a giant cigar just laughing and laughing.
Best $14 I've ever spent.
I agree with you. $14 is a steal to watch Alligator Billy hopefully die.
It seemed like this formed a lot of your personality.
Did he go into how he lost the fingers, or we just assumed?
Alligator bit it.
Oh, alligator. Oh, I see.
You don't really.
Alligator.
It's the only thing he
They
said.
chanted it over.
Oh, I see. I think
know
it's
his
an Alligator Billy.
Alligator Billy. Why did he say Alligator Billy?
I don't know. I thought he was Alligator Billy. If his name is Billy and he wrestles alligators, Alligator Billy is a
bit
pretty-
it, man.
Bit it.
You don't listen to anything I say.
Dude, I couldn't understand it.
You guys need to go to couples therapy. I've been
Dude,
saying
we're
this
not
for
a
fucking
couple anymore.
years now, man.
Hey, Mookie, you ever collect snakes or know anybody from your hometown of diarrhea that that collects,
Wait, who told you where I'm
amphibians?
from? My younger brother was really into like animals and shit. He would always catch like frogs and turtles and shit like that.
gross, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had
but
like
would he-
woods right next to our house.
Would he keep them? Like, do you know anybody that, like,
Yeah,
as an
he
adult
fucking
would
loved
keep
them, man.
I mean, I used to go out there and capture some worms in the family garden. That's true, and I poked a bunch of holes in an old ice cream gallon container, and I talked to them, and I really would, but they all died.
Yeah.
Every single one of them died.
Would you say the worms were your only friend back when you were a child?
I would say I had 11 friends because I had 11 worms. No, it was a little fade. When you're young, 10 years old or so, worms can be kind of fun.
Yeah, I've said it on the show before. I once caught a snapping turtle and it died because I fed it nothing but cheese.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Cheddar.
One time when I was younger, in 5th grade, my best friend was dating the hottest girl in school, and she dumped him. And so, like, we went over there, and I threw a frog on her bedroom window, and it just like splattered, and that was her punishment for dumping my friend.
Your friend's a little Frank Sinatra.
The fuck did that frog do to anyone?
Like a serial killer. What was her hottest girl in school name?
Jamie Barbarella.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie Barbera, I think. Jamie Barbera.
Name.
Oh,
Yeah.
so sexy.
I wonder what she looks like
But
now.
now she's Jamie Babuka Cuckoo. She
Yeah.
married some.
I'm sure she's like Jamie Weinstein now.
Yeah. She looks like Lexi's grandmother. We
Ours
can all
was
wish.
Veronica Slaughter.
Ooh! Damn!
Slaughter.
Yeah. Fuck! I just came twice.
Yeah, that is a hell of a name.
My dick has just been murdered.
Usually got to change your name to a porn name, but that was just given to her at birth.
Oh, yeah. Veronica Slaughter.
Yeah,
She
what does
doesn't
she
stand a
look like?
chance.
Oh, man. Yeah, she's like 6'2".
8-pound pussy.
Gotta be
That was the hottest girl in your school?
In my opinion, there was some debate. but I always fell on the Veronica Slaughter
Well,
side.
of course.
Yeah.
You like him
the name.
huge.
Don't say of course.
Yeah.
Well, you know, with the blood and everything, I know what you want. I know what you like
Necessarily
in
the
the
hottest
dark.
girl in school, just the hottest one in your opinion.
Yeah,
In
she
my-
Who's the other?
yeah.
Who's
she had
the
the
other
cutest
girl?
little hair lip.
She had 19 digits, which was amazing. 19 full digits, missing a pinky toe.
Hey, Marcus, yeah, Veronica, you want to go to the bag with me? Yeah, we'll go in bag. We'll sit in bag today. Good, thank you very much, Marcus.
That was a recording from Marcus's high school days.
That's amazing.
Pull that up from the archives.
Little known fact, all of my high school experience was recorded on audio.
You little Richard Nixon he was.
That's perfect. Marcus, we got another story?
Yep, a surgeon at the University of South Florida has performed the world's first penis reduction surgery.
Oh my God! Damn, I need that shit.
Aren't circumcisions penis reduction surgeries?
Technically, but
No,
this...
that just takes
You don't
a
lose much
tab.
mass.
Yeah, it just takes off skin, not length.
Oh,
or
okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Oh, this
But
guy
what if
took
you're all
meat out.
skin?
A 17-year-old boy went to physicians because his penis grew too large, limiting his sex life and his chance to play sports.
What kind of sex
What?
is 17?
And it was so
No
big
one-
it kept him from playing sports.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Just
your
wait.
big dick is not why you're bad at basketball.
yeah, you're just bad at
I
basketball.
would assume that's probably true.
Just wait. The boy's penis was almost 7 inches long, which is bigger than average.
That's good,
But it
though, yeah.
had a circumference of 10 inches.
What?
No!
When flaccid.
Wait, which
Not
one?
even when it was
Flaccid?
hard. When flaccid. Flaccid.
Yeah, you got to take that down.
Oh, man.
Trim a little off the side.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I need to know the name of that doctor because when my balloon blows up, bitch is gonna pop, brother.
Yep, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Whenever Holden gets hard, his ears bleed.
I'm surprised there's enough blood in his head to even drip out of it.
Yeah, doctor's always telling me I got too much blood in me.
Well, you need it for that huge fucking cock of yours.
Jeez, 10 inches circumference.
Yeah,
That's great.
it was
ridiculous.
described as having the shape of a football.
Oh, all right. So it was all strange and odd looking.
Yeah, what brought on the shape was several bouts of priapism, which priapism is prolonged and frequent unwanted erections,
He just
which
kept on
left the
getting
penis
boners.
bloated and misshapen.
What did
How
the
do you
guy
get
do?
this preapsism?
We all
So
had
no one
jokes.
told this kid to jerk off?
Is that what happened? No, because he said he was having sex. It was messing with his sex life, which means he didn't know it was odd until the first girl he showed it to freaked the fuck out.
Here's what it is.
Got
It
from
actually
having
the
boners all the time.
That might be the secret to having a huge dick.
Yeah,
Just
you get a
never
boner,
touch
I
it,
guess.
and it just
Priapism?
grows and grows.
priapism is you get a boner and the boner just never goes away, and so
You
it
can't
keeps
do nothing to
swelling.
get it
more.
out of there?
Can't do nothing.
Swear he had a boner the entire, like, this grew because he just had a consistent, constant.
He's got to try like finger in the butt or something.
Man, that's
Dude,
another
he just
one of
pumped a bunch
those.
of blood into it.
That's another one of those curses that like starts off real badass. You're like, I got a nice sized dick, and then by the end of it, it's it's like that movie Thinner, and it's like the life of that fucking alligator.
Yeah,
Thick
and
ass.
it's just a freak
Awful.
dick. Nobody wants to fuck that.
That's the
Or
thing.
stick it in
It's
their
like if
mouth
only
or anything.
vampires existed, because if you could just get a regular blowjob from a vampire, get all the blood out of there.
That's
Yeah,
a
then
good
you'd be all
idea.
good.
The female version is called clitorism.
Oh, that's
Sounds like
pretty-
a tourism
They didn't
type
really
thing for the clitoris.
try very
What's
hard
that
to
like,
do
Amber?
that. Just like,
Oh, I just keep coming and coming and gushing and gushing and gushing. It's like, I just can't. I have sex. I have sex. And it's like, you got to
Gotta
call
be.
in Shamu because we've got a new park for you to live in.
Someone's in the splash zone.
Yeah, hopefully it's you, Eddie.
Surprised they don't call it a clown nose clit.
Oh,
I mean, how
it
big
looks
do
like,
those
right?
Oh,
get?
Glenn, that's funny.
It gets all gonzoed out there? I mean, how massive are we talking? Are you looking at pictures
Well,
of
look
it?
at Amber.
No, I'm
No,
looking.
I never come.
No.
So what is let's look at
Clitorism.
some and there's some enlarged clits that are like.
Yeah,
and
we've
they're
all
like-
seen
lady
They're
boner.
giant.
Yeah.
Yo,
It
show
looks
me the
like
biggest
China
clit you
doll.
can find.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
these are-
not looking at big clip, but I am looking at what priapism actually looks like.
All right,
It's fucking horrifying.
that is pretty gross.
What?
Holy
oh my
Christ!
God. It looks
Oh
like
yeah,
somebody
you got to get that
sprinkled-
sausage. You got to get
Man.
that sausage reduced.
I sent
like
you that
if you
picture
looked
in
at-
confidence, man.
It looked like you put a live piglet in a microwave.
You can make one hell of a gumbo with that.
It looks like a sweet potato.
Never look at the pictures, baby.
Yeah. Holden learned that long ago. Never look at the
That's
pictures.
why I sit right here on the other exact opposite side of the
That was like the first human moment you've ever had on this show.
Yeah.
Marcus, you don't have to keep.
It looks
pulling a
like
picture
body
of it.
decomposition. It looks
Show
like
me that big clit.
Yeah, show
I'm
big
looking
clit.
for it.
Watch that sweet potato dick out of my mind.
Oh man, this isn't gonna make it better. At least, like,
just
at least then you're
gonna be
still
worse.
scared
We
of
had to have
dick.
sex with women,
Yeah.
and then now you're gonna be thinking
Oh
about
man, I
this.
love huge pussies.
Do you?
This isn't a huge pussy. It's a
So you
big
see
clit.
some like medically taken photographs of it. Like, there's not. Playboy's not airbrushing these photos.
It's
up.
always too bright.
If a doctor is taking pictures of your dick, something's wrong. It's never good.
I always like to, you tape a woman's labias to her thighs.
Right.
Oh, that's the best.
Them. Yeah, it makes them real
You
big.
use like a duct
What
tape.
kind of tape do you? Oh, that's
Yeah, two-sided tape.
If you put the
use
tape
two-sided
on and then
tape.
rip it off real fast, it swells up like crazy.
I
don't
like
know if they
using
would
like
appreciate
wide
that.
electrical tape.
like elephant ears.
Then you give her the Dumbo.
Sprinkle a little cinnamon on there.
Oh yeah. Oh, my goodness.
boy.
Yeah. Don't circus elephant ears. are the
Cinnamon and
best.
sugar.
I'm fucking hungry, man.
What happens when you put cinnamon on a pussy? Probably it's real bad for it, right?
No,
Dude, you
nothing
can't just go
bad
sprinkling
happens.
random things on vaginas.
Well, you're going to
Well,
want
if
to
you
put
try
some
to-
sugar in there too, for
if you
sure.
eat too much
otherwise it's gonna
cinnamon,
be
you flip
bitter.
out.
Right.
So
Well, don't go
imagine-
crazy with it. Just sprinkle it on there. Enough
Ed, you-
to
Ed-
taste.
I don't think it's
to
an option.
taste.
You got to check out my new web series, Put It on a Pussy. Every week I will be putting something new on a pussy, and we'll see what happens. Next week it's tobacco.
Wow.
Yo, we've gone from sex to food just like an alligator.
Yeah. Think about it.
Thought I'd like tie that in.
I loved it.
I'd try it.
Marcus, what are you so engaged in over there online?
Now he's just looking at nudie
clit dick.
pictures.
Now I'm looking at female bodybuilder clit dicks.
He's looking at Filipino trannies.
Mookie wanted to see a big clit.
Show me that big clit dick.
He's
Doesn't
looking at
matter what
trannies.
Stephen Francis
Give
III.
Mookie what he wants so we can move on.
Yes.
What?
Oh, that's
That
not
is
good.
a
We'll show a
big-
naked one if you're going to show anything.
I literally, I can't even see that clit. from
It's
here.
not big enough.
It's not
No,
that
no,
big.
no. It's
That's
like
big enough.
I
subtly
want a
big
clit
enough.
that you can see from space.
Well,
Y'all, that is a big clit.
all
That's
right.
a big clit.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's what big clits look
God,
like.
it's a Vienna sausage.
I like a
Little
cute
bit.
little. It's a
Little
it's
Jimmy
the,
Dean.
It's the hunt that makes it so much fun.
Yeah.
I agree. That's right.
Yeah, when you put on your
Treat it like a little fugitive.
when Ed puts on his hunting cap and he gets his fucking shotgun out, you know he's gonna
That
find it.
Peter and the Wolf song plays
Nothing,
every time I eat pussy.
nothing terrifying about any of that.
Throw on some real tree camo.
Well, what brought on the shape was several severe bouts of priapism, as we've discussed. The surgeon could not find any history in what to do in this situation. He said, "Lord knows there's a global race on how to make it longer and thicker in plastic surgery circles, but very little on how to make it smaller. Surgeons decided to perform a technique used to treat Peyronie's disease, where scar tissue develops along the penis, causing it to bend. Doctors cut along an old circumcision scar, unwrapped the skin of the penis, and cut 2 segments of tissue from either side. The doctor said it was a bit like having 2 side tummy tucks, or at least that's how we explained it to him."
I never needed to know that, man.
Very good.
You should
yeah.
have just went to Asia and got a transplant.
What do you mean? Oh, from an Asian person. I
Yeah.
think he wants a large penis still.
Oh, he wants it as long.
He's
He
not
just
getting
wants-
that thing shortened lengthwise.
I don't know. I feel like
He
at that
wants a nice
point,
7-inch dong.
I feel like you hate your own dick by that point.
Yeah.
It's caused you so much pain and discomfort. You probably just don't even want to fucking.
Fuck you, dick.
His dick got the same operation as Lisa Lampanelli.
Yep, pretty much did.
That dude, I'm sure, but Mookie is true. I bet that dude has yelled at his
hate my
dick.
dick.
He's definitely done that, like on multiple occasions.
Wait, go back.
It's got to be such a bizarre thing to try to explain to a woman why you won't have sex with her because your dick is just too large.
It's a clit.
Thanks.
That was a clitoris?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
Let's go back and look
I
at
don't
this
wanna look at
giant.
it again.
What did that look like?
We
What
gotta
is
look
it?
Looks like a dick.
Looks like a dick.
Oh, okay.
Just
We're all
formed-
not that different.
Let's
We're
look
not
at
that
this.
different.
Yeah, I saw it.
No.
You see, did you see it? Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
You gotta
Everybody
see it.
saw it.
You all
We're-
gotta see it
You
before
wanna
we
see it?
eat it.
Oh, I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm over my.
Check it out.
What?
I mean, it's not. It looks like a doggy dick. It looks like a doggy dick in the shape of a human
It's not
penis.
really bigger than the other clits, just the camera's better.
It's just not.
Much better than you photograph.
Taken by a medical journal.
It is done by a professional clit photographer.
I wonder though if that chick's O's are just fucking out of control.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Yeah.
Well,
there
she
is
probably
something-
makes the hole in the wall like the cartoon characters make.
Yeah.
I'm sure she does.
It's probably easier, right? You just flick that thing 3-4 times and she explodes.
That might be harder.
But you gotta suck it like a little dick.
Smack it around.
It's just weird. But
Well, there is
like a
something
cat.
called persistent genital arousal disorder, and apparently their lives are living hells.
Oh, people who come 40 times a day?
Yeah.
I heard about this.
I'd
They
be
can't do
totally
anything.
Fine with that.
Yeah.
I'd be totally
No,
fine with that.
you think
I'd
that.
get disability or whatever from
Well,
the
you do get
state.
disability.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
and
like, you
just
got-
fucking ride it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Start getting into cartoons.
Yeah, what the fuck ever, man.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta wear sweatpants.
A lot
that's
of
for
these
sure.
people still continue jobs, and they go to their day job, and they file away the papers. They're like, "Yes, sir, I will get the 12412."
Jizzing in the file.
Yeah, you just
all
got to
day.
expect it from Jizzy Susie.
I would just do a 24-hour a day webcam show.
Oh yeah, you make so much
Then
money.
you make some
Yeah.
serious stuff. Don't have to
Anytime
leave
you
the
want,
house.
log on and
Some
20
sicko's gonna watch that shit.
24-hour day webcam show. How are you going to spend your money?
Well,
You gotta go to sleep sometime.
They got seamless and shit.
And then you can just market that. Watch me eat, watch me sleep. You can live your whole life on a webcam. People will like something. Watch me take whatever you're doing in the bathroom, you know. You can do whatever you want, man. You can monetize every single thing that you do with your life.
Yeah,
People get off on watching chicks brush their teeth and stuff.
strip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This one woman said that she has hundreds of orgasms a day. Is that she'll have periods of 4 to 6 hours. Well, she'll come every 30 seconds.
No.
Wow, that's a lot.
Aren't you ever
She's definitely
worried?
smiling.
Aren't you ever worried your brain is just going to snap?
Yeah,
Like,
it
at some
does.
point in
These
your
people,
life?
some people actually kill themselves because of this.
Right. I mean, that something will happen. It's just some weird chemical or something in your brain will just get loose, and then you'll just fucking have something like this. Mm-hmm. I think about that shit.
Yeah.
You got to, man. You got to be ready for when it happens,
Yeah,
Holden.
I'm totally cool with it.
I'm always worried about the girls I fuck, man. They might just snap in a second.
Mookie, every bitch that I've talked to that you fucking slang your fucking cock into, they're always just like, he robbed my pussy of all of its juice.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was a compliment. I'm not sure how to take
It
that.
was.
It was.
I stole that juice.
Pussy juice.
I sucked that huge clit.
All right, well, there you go. You ruined it immediately. Oh, man.
Anything else with this disease and this man's
Why do they call it a
giant
clit?
donker? Huh?
Why do they call it a clit?
Clitoris.
Clitoris?
Clitoris.
Yeah, scientific and shit. You know.
At least it's medical.
Nice.
I just hope that if this guy like did it, like a lot of it he did it was for sport. I hope that he becomes an incredible sprinter or joins the NBA, and then they make the most inspirational movie ever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For little dick guys everywhere. It's like, I couldn't do it with my big honking dong. But once I got myself a little dick, I was a great athlete.
That'll change the whole world.
Oh, it would be amazing. The confidence that it would instill in all these little people, in people with little dicks. You know, they would be the
whites.
hero. Yes, us, me specifically.
Yeah.
Specifically.
I've got a Valentine's Day story.
Ooh, I almost forgot that ever happened.
Yeah, we just did Valentine's Day. As Japan celebrated Valentine's Day on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Valentine's Day is a sweep in Asia.
Oh,
All over the place.
Someone's got to. That's dirty.
So many less
They're
men
big
than
on the
women.
science, but play the streets.
As Japan celebrated Valentine's Day on Saturday, a group of demonstrators marched through central Tokyo against what they called the, quote, passion-based capitalism of the annual Fete of Romance. The Revolutionary Alliance of Men That Women Find Unattractive claims...
Present.
or...
It's the worst fucking club.
The women find unattractive.
I remember that sorority.
The Revolutionary Alliance of Men That Women Find Unattractive, or Kakuhido in Japanese, short for Kakumetike Himota Dome claims on its website that, quote, public smooching is terrorism. The alliance...
I love that. Translates to big mouth, small cock.
I agree with that. Terrorism, it is indeed.
They do hate freedom.
The alliance's 10 or so comrades marched through the busy Shibuya shopping district, waving banners with slogans demanding an end to Valentine's Day. However, as the comrades chanted slogans, including "Don't be duped by the conspiracy of chocolate makers," they were met by bemused looks from passersby. The chairman of the Revolutionary Alliance, who goes by the name Mark Waters, said in Japan... Mark Waters.
That's a name kind of not fitting the story here.
Yeah.
Mark
Should
Waters.
be like Kendo Janibi.
Where did Mark Waters come from?
Mark Waters, that's what he calls himself.
Parents just named them all different?
Yeah. In society, he says in Japan, women give men chocolate on Valentine's Day to show their affection, which is true.
Reversal of roles.
Oh, yes. He said society is addicted to capitalism. People are profiting from it, and we are here today to demonstrate our resistance to the love capitalists.
Oh, that's so sad. These dudes are pathetic.
Dressed in a white helmet and sunglasses with a pink scarf covering his mouth, he said...
Gay stormtrooper.
That was really good, Eddie.
Gay stormtrooper.
Yeah, but he said, this blood-soaked conspiracy of Valentine's Day, driven by the oppressive chocolate capitalist, has arisen once again, and we are here to demolish it.
That's great. And all 10 of them did?
No.
Oh, Valentine's Day goes on.
Valentine's Day goes on. But yes, in Valentine's Day in Japan, it's a huge moneymaker for candy makers, as women are traditionally expected to buy chocolates for the men in their lives.
So they really flipped that.
Ranging from partners to work colleagues and even bosses.
I like the record to show for all my naders out there. Lexi did not get me a Valentine's Day gift.
Multicultural.
Very interesting.
Don't get him anything.
Yeah, don't get him anything. What did you get, Lexi?
Get me something, though, for all my naders out there.
What
If
did
you
she-
want to send me some gifts, you can send them to the Creek in the Cave. Just put my name on
No,
it.
they're going in the trash. Marcus, if there's any gifts given to Holden, sent to him, throw them away.
I mean, it's probably going to be a fucking bomb.
Throw it away. Throw it away. We'll have Holden.
If it's good, can I keep it?
Or a
Yeah.
dead
Give
animal or
it. Marcus, we want you to be happy.
Of course.
I wouldn't even open them.
First and foremost.
Thank you. You're
It's going
wonderful.
to be disgusting. Hey, Holden, what did you get Lexi for Valentine's Day?
A cheese plate and a bunch of fancy cheese.
Did you really get her cheese?
Yeah.
My girlfriend.
And you think that that's an acceptable gift?
Yeah, Marcus's girlfriend got the cheese.
Yeah.
That's a great
Holden
gift.
did not
Lexi
pick
is
up
saying
cheese.
yes, but no. Guys, if you ever get woman cheese, then just tell her you don't want to date her if you don't love her. That's where cheese for Valentine's Day
Cheese
is the worst gift
key
I've ever
to
heard
my
in my
fucking broad's heart. And I'll tell you this right now. After we finished eating that cheese,
And
I
you ate it?
fucking
You
got in there. I made it with her. We had it. We had it for
dude.
hours.
We get it.
Or
So
a portion of an hour we had it.
Yeah, well,
It was, we got nasty,
15
baby. Tell them
minutes.
about it.
That was an hour or a portion of a minute.
We got fucking gross in there.
I'm
in
sure
that
that's
apartment
true. Yeah.
together. And no one can tell us not to anymore. Because we live in our own place.
Well, one person on the live chat said Lexi should have gotten him a breakup.
I like that. A cheese plate. I can't believe it.
It's super cool. It's like a little artist palette.
Yeah.
He went on like
See?
this wish list thing that I
I
have
went on
online,
her
and
wish
I
list.
checked it out. Didn't know he had access to it. It was a good gift.
So he
When you-
invaded your privacy?
Yes.
More importantly, what kind of cheeses came on that plate?
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
It's a bunch of. He ate them all.
Yeah, but yeah,
How
they
much,
were-
Lexi? How much of this cheese plate did you actually eat?
I ate half of it. He said he ate a lot of it before.
While she was in the shower, I flicked her gonzo bean afterwards.
Wow. That's
These are
so
not
bad.
true statements.
No
What
one
kind
believes
of
them.
cheese? What kind of cheese?
It was a bunch of
Is there a
cheese.
10-year cheddar in there?
Havarti and a
Switzer.
Schaefer Max from Switzerland, and then we got
L'Amour. I don't know what that was.
some kind of French shit.
This is
and
just
she fucking ate the shit out of it.
So if you ever want to go on a double date with Holden and Lexi, that's the conversation. That's what you have to listen
A
to.
lot of cheese talk.
It's like about movies and shit, too.
Oh,
And
so
licking
gross.
gonzo beans.
Yeah, and flicking on gonzo beans.
All right.
I don't think you should.
50% of this conversation is true.
And maybe someday we'll maybe watch Selma finally, because I need to know any of what happens. 'Cause I have no idea still. I never got to see the movie, because I had to be here
about a
recording.
ring.
They win and then they lose.
The one ring, right? Yeah. They have to take the black people have to take the one ring into Mordor and drop it into the fire, right? And then fucking George Washington shows up and he's got the big eyeball. I remember that shit.
Yep, exactly. Stokely Carmichael says, I can't carry you. I can't carry the ring, but I can carry you. And then he carries MLK over to Selma.
Frodo Luther King Jr.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly how it works out.
Fuck yeah, man.
It's a great movie.
It's great.
Peter Jackson's one of the best directors.
It's about friendship.
Yep. Love that movie.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, Marcus, what do we got?
The health department has taken action. The local Los Angeles health department has taken action after a local supermarket's frozen food section featured an unusual item. Inspectors from the L.A. County Health Department visited the Metro supermarket in Temple City on Tuesday after being informed that the market was selling whole raccoons as food.
What's wrong with that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're not going to find that shit at Ralph's or Vaughn's out there. So.
You know, this was a Chinese supermarket.
Okay.
Oh, of course it was.
Interesting.
Employees at the market declined to appear on camera, but did show entire raccoons frozen, bagged, and selling for $9.99 a pound.
Did they decline to be on camera, or could they not be filmed, dude? Think about fucking the speed here.
Now, were they Chinese
Ninja.
raccoons or were these local raccoons?
I think these were local raccoons. They said that
Did
raccoons.
they hunt and kill the raccoons, or
I
was it
think they
roadkill?
did. I think they hunted and killed the raccoons themselves.
Yeah, then this is another one. I don't see a problem here.
But I mean, $10 a pound though.
That's
Okay, now
expensive.
that's
yeah, that's a lot.
obnoxious.
You know how much a full raccoon cost? I checked it out. $59.
Really?
No, man.
Yeah,
You can't charge
$59.
them type of prices. Some shit you can get yourself on the streets.
Yeah.
So here's a
that's
picture
not
of the
cool.
whole raccoons. I mean, fully hair, like full hair.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. They didn't like.
They didn't even
Oh, so
gut
they
it
didn't
or
even
anything.
No, they
Burn.
just.
No, man, this is
Yeah,
$59.
that's definitely too high then.
I mean,
Oh,
you're
I
paying a
see.
premium. You can only go one spot for this joint.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah,
else
but they
opens
got-
down the
they
street.
got
but
a
he
skin
didn't-
it,
he
though.
didn't
Oh,
do
man,
any
that's
of the
the
work.
I'm talking $10 max. If I gotta
Economics
skin
class,
it and
supply
shit.
and demand.
Right.
that's
Yeah, but I don't
bullshit.
know if there's that much demand.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'll go kill my
And it's
own
like in
out
most
back.
areas, man, raccoons come to you. They go in your house. They take your food.
That'll be a horrific day for a raccoon if it goes and tries to steal your food and realizes you got nothing but raccoon food in there. His nephews and cousins and things like that. That raccoon will have a terrible day.
Yeah, the raccoon is considered a delicacy in China.
But this is in the United States here?
All a delicacy in China, and they all want to make their fucking dicks hard. Let me tell you what, in China, what they do is they drill out a bear that is living, and they drill a fucking hole
I've heard that.
through its little pancreas, and they drill pancreas juice out of living bears because it makes these old Chinese men's dick hard. I am fucking had it with Chinese medicine.
So nice to see you, Jackie.
I don't know. If that works, they're genius.
I'll tell you what, this is how broken China
that work?
is. They just discovered chocolate. Like they just did. They're ruining the world's chocolate supply because all the people of China just realized that chocolate's good.
And
How
they're buying
fucked up
all
is
the
that?
chocolate?
Huh?
And now they're buying up all the chocolate?
They're buying it all, man.
Fuck
and they're
them,
taking all our
man.
fucking
Not
chocolate.
taking away my chocolate.
Because when they catch on to something, like if they caught on to Jordans or something, shoes or whatever,
Yeah.
I mean, no shoes left because there's fucking hundreds of
They wouldn't
thousands.
even make it here.
They don't make-
They would just stay with the children who make them.
Yeah,
They don't make
exactly.
Jordans in tiny Chinese sizes, so that'll never happen.
Lord knows when they discover their own fucking iPhones that they're making right now. In 100 years from now, we won't have fucking iPhones anymore.
I love how the Chinese can make iPhones, but they can't fly planes. Da-da-dum-dum-dum.
What's fucked up is because every time you get on a flight, you pilots are white, and every time I've seen a pilot that wasn't white, as much as I'm not, I go, ugh. Every single time, man.
Sully Sullenberger is the whitest name in the world. He's the king
That's
of
who I want
pilots.
flying my plane.
Oh man, well technically he crashed.
Yeah.
Technically, he flew into a bunch of birds.
He's great at landing, bad at flying. Actually, these people got in trouble because a customer ratted them out. Customer Christine Dow was at the market, and upon seeing the frozen raccoons, filmed the scene on her cell phone and shared the video on social media. She said, the way it's packaged in the store, it's so real and it's so fresh, and you don't see chickens with their feathers and blood all over them and their expression with their tongue hanging out.
The first part of that was really good. It's so real, so fresh. Come on down and get our raccoons. But then they're like, with teeth and hair all over them. And that's not good.
Dow also went on to contact the LA County Health Department, who says that selling raccoons as food may indeed be perfectly legal, depending on the origins of the meat.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't think you can, like roadkill, can't do that.
Can't do that.
Can't
well,
do
in
that.
some states, I thought that you could.
Can.
But you can't sell them in stores. You can eat it, but you can't sell it in stores.
You got to gas them.
Yeah. All right.
It's more humane.
Mm-hmm. That's what they did to all those geese that did hit Sully Sullenberg's plane. They gassed them all, and there was just hundreds and hundreds of dead geese. People were really upset.
That's
But, no, that's true. Those are the Canadian geese. They're the ones to blame for that. Bad creatures.
I don't like geese, man.
Ben is correct. In 2010, New York City gassed 170,000 geese.
Yeah, those are the ones. Yeah, people were super pissed off.
Suck on that, geese.
Yeah, they gassed 400 in Prospect Park alone.
How do you gas geese without like extra gas like going out into the air and killing everyone else?
Exactly, Edward.
You got to roll up on the geese real close and go.
Oh my goodness! That's probably how they killed those raccoons.
Goose, you want a hit of this?
Ninja style.
Yeah, you stick a bag.
The geese are brought to a secure location and euthanized with methods approved by the American Veterinary Medical Association and then buried. So I guess they capture the geese, and then they take them to a little enclosure and then they gas them.
It happens like the Jews. That's not. This is you got to
wait.
This is information
approved shit.
we got off of Nazi scientists. Their lives were saved and brought to America.
People were very upset, but you got to kill the Canadian geese if they're running into the plains.
Yep.
Especially if they don't have a green card.
500,000, 500,000.
Between 2004 and 2008, there were 676 reported bird strikes at JFK.
That's a lot.
And 410 at LaGuardia.
That's too many.
That's too many.
But only 4 or 5 of them involved Canadian geese.
Ah.
Yeah. A little bit over
geese, man.
You have to.
This from Bert Luger.
Well, I'm saying, like, as much as I have to defend the birds, planes are also birds.
They really are. They really are.
Man, geese always by my mom's house. They'll come through and they'll just shit all over her lawn.
Horrible.
And they'll shit and then the dogs eat it and it's fucking they kiss you and it's disgusting.
Well, you just took that down a whole nother.
And I hate geese.
Well, it sounds like you should hate your dumb dog.
No, geese are disgusting because they shit everywhere and they're mean.
Yeah.
They
Geese
will
really fuck
fight
up when I
you.
try to make out with my dog.
I'm just saying, you can stop the dog from eating geese shit. Can't you just...
They will fight you.
I know they'll fight. That's
And
one of
they
the cool
will
things. That's why I
win.
respect them.
Dogs eat shit. Everyone knows dogs eat shit.
That's
what they do.
Yo, you got to stop your
Well,
dog
then
from
call
eating
me a
geese shit.
dog, brother.
I think that's on you if your dog
So
eats
I'll
a bunch
put it
of
on the
geese shit.
list of
hard
shit
to
that I
stop
call
them,
you.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's hard to stop them, dude. We're not all dog whisperers. Thank you.
I know. I didn't realize they loved mounds and mounds of geese shit.
Y'all, one time I had this dog that she gave birth to a litter of puppies, and she didn't want them, so she threw them on a log in the middle of a raging river and ran away.
Threw them?
She really did?
Like Moses?
Yeah, she threw them in the middle of a river that was like...
the dog did?
Yeah, the
like
dog.
Like that chick who put all their kids in her trunk of her Nissan and tried to drown them?
Yeah.
Andrea Yates.
To be fair, she had
She
to go
did.
to prom.
The dog had to go to prom. Yes, that's correct. But yeah, she went into a log that was in a high-flowing river, and she put all 12 of her puppies, one by one, and then watched them going to the river, and so
Not
did
next
we.
to your mother, I guess.
So did we watch. My mother watched them.
At no point did your mom want to stop, or
the puppies?
She was just like, this is crazy.
Just sitting there with a cigarette and a martini.
someone should save those dogs. You could be the hero.
That's just terrible.
Look at that. I don't know what to do about that.
Survival of the fittest. Man.
I'm gonna watch their last breath.
I don't know if I could watch 12 dogs jump to their death, because if you just gotta go grab the little dog.
But you know what? Sometimes it is good for animals to die, because
That's true.
Later on in my life, I found a kitten that was abandoned by its mother during Hurricane Katrina, and I kept it. And it was it would scream and it would whine. It was deaf and it would run around in circles. And his mother obviously tried to dump it off to die in the hurricane.
You can learn something from these cats.
Yeah.
You can. But I definitely had to walk through a riot going through Baton Rouge, and I had to suffer, put the
For the
hand
cat.
up the kittens. Yeah.
Got to.
It was still alive, but anyways. Story has gotten off topic.
No, it's
you
great.
were proud of yourself
You
for
should have
saving this
cooked that
kitten.
cat in a stew.
I'm very proud. The kitten's still alive. I don't know. But
Is it?
I gave it to an older woman that ran a rescue. And it was,
She made a stew out of that thing.
yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And bringing it full circle, it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
It's Valentine's Day, and everybody's lousy about it. Marcus Parks. Who will be his Valentine this year? We must come up with a Valentine for Marcus Parks, something tailor-made for him. He's not a card and chocolates kind of guy. I mean, you really got to reach around and grab his cock in a metaphorical sense.
Right.
So
Cheese plates off, because that's already been given
cheese
in real
plates
life.
off. Already gave that and already got it
Yep.
from getting it.
And I get
From
free
giving it and
cheese
getting it.
all the time.
And I do
Yeah.
want to ask the Roundtable fans, go to the Facebook page and let me know if that isn't the worst gift you've ever heard for Valentine's Day. It's the worst thing I've ever heard of. I
A
really
couple
believe
people in the chat room just I love cheese, all capitals.
A
and
lot
stuff
of
like
them
that.
love cheese.
right.
Everybody
This
loves
is-
cheese.
This is the thing about Lexi. She loves a lot of fucking cheese.
Right.
She loves big old blocks of it. You know? So, I mean, I give her what she loves.
Yeah.
And that's cheese, my penis, and, we watched Little Shop of Horrors earlier. She loved that.
Little singing plants, your penis, and cheese.
You have a cheesy penis.
Put it all together, and you've got a fucking riotous party. But we're not...
fair.
He's
We're
got
also going to
dick
see
cheese.
Hedwig at the end of the
We're going to go see Hedwig and the Angry Inch for so that'll be the other thing that we do.
The other thing.
And I will
exciting.
cry
Just yet.
during Midnight Radio.
Yeah.
So, but we're here to talk about Marcus. We're not here to talk about my fucking bitch.
No, we're not.
Because she's fucking sitting right here and she loves it. Every minute of it with me. So, we're going to go.
All right, go on with the
Dick
song.
cheese.
All right. So, Marcus, what I'm thinking about doing, go to the graveyard, dig up a woman,
Like it.
cut off her butt.
Okay.
Cover it, slather it in the best Texas barbecue you done ever known, right? Mm-hmm. All right, and then we'll take the bones out of her. We'll build a little cage for the butt, like a bird cage. I'll put a beak on the butt, so it's like a bird beak covered in barbecue sauce. I'll I'll deliver that to you.
Oh, that's
All
nice.
right? And they'll have a card that says, fucker, you're my goods. Holden McNeely. Nader for life, Marcus Parks.
Are you calling me a Nader for life?
I'm calling you a Nader, friend, because I know deep in your heart you are a Nader.
All right.
That's offensive.
There we go.
All right.
It sounded like you were doing well until you ruined it.
Yeah.
Card calling him a Nader. Calling him a Nader ruined it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it in 10 years, man. 300 Naders can't be wrong, by the way.
All right. They
Yeah,
can
I
be.
think they can.
They could be sometime.
You gotta think about it in terms of the whole world. It's only 300 people in the world.
Yeah, don't we have like 20,000 listeners?
6.3 billion people in the world. 300 of them are holding names.
Doing the math, it's almost mathematically impossible for that few people to not be wrong.
Well, Kevin, that brings us to you. How are you going to woo Mr. Parks here?
Oh, I got you, man. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have a movie theater, right? All to yourself. I'm guarding it with a gun. Nobody can go in or out. You're in there, all right? And what I do is I play on loop that just about 40-second scene from The Lion King where Simba got exiled and he fell through all those bones and had to run through it. And you can sit there and watch that on loop and think about what you would do in that situation.
Oh, that's good. That's fun. You're Simba.
Huh.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Surrounded by bones, man.
Introspective. Yeah, and I like the clatter of that. When he falls, you can hear the clatter of the bones. And I like that.
Far away.
Yep.
Never come back.
I would. I'd give you a bunch of different letters with directions on them, and then they would lead you to a big old park, and then sitting on that park. In the park would be a bench, and then there would be a bunch of different foods and stuff. And then your date would be the troll that you saw outside your window when you were a kid.
Romantic.
So you'd finally meet your troll.
Oh, man. It was more of a goblin, but...
Well, whatever the fuck it was.
Well, you got it wrong, so let's move forward.
Yeah, I think it was
definitely going to the notes.
Date with the goblin.
Date with a goblin.
Well, he said troll. But...
well, whatever. What's the difference?
Okay, what do you got for us?
What's the difference?
Look, man, we're going to go ice skating.
Go ice skating with me.
It's romantic as fuck.
Staring each other's eyes.
That shit never not worked.
It might be the most romantic gesture.
And if that
so
doesn't
far.
do it, man, I got you some clit extensions.
Oh.
It's kind of like a weave, but it's made out of clit skin.
Oh, fuck, man.
damn.
That's the grossest
Wait,
thing
maybe-
said,
maybe
I
ju-
think, ever on
Maybe
this show.
just ice skating.
Stick with ice skating. Let's stick it. Let's
This is my clit skin belt.
That's a lot. That is a lot of.
That's not fair. I'm just trying to relate to you scumbags. I know what you guys like.
Here's my clit skin luggage. Please do not damage it.
It's very durable, man.
Trey, what do we got? What do we have for Marcus?
What I have is a half pound of brisket, turkey, ribs, and 2 links of sausage
Was
from my
barbecue
favorite
allowed?
barbecue place. From my favorite barbecue place in Texas.
Which
And
is?
not Franklin's, I'll tell you that.
All right,
I ain't
well-
giving that shit out on the
Yeah.
air, man.
I didn't know that
It's
barbecue
somewhere
was allowed.
north of Austin, I'll tell you that.
Okay, Laredo.
Okay, and then
it's
an
Laredo. isn't it?
Laredo?
It's Laredo. It's fucking Laredo.
And a military issue Colt 45, an AR-15, a $500 gift card to Walmart to buy ammo. Yeah.
Ammo only gift card. They sell those.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write ammo just for ammo and Sharpie on it, and then half a warehouse, Texas fireworks warehouse full of fireworks,
you can't
all
give me-
delivered on a flatbed of a FJ, old FJ Land Cruiser with a light bar, a 3-inch lift, and BFG mud terrains on it, and then I toss you the keys.
You don't have
dude,
that
but
kind
how-
of money, bro.
Totally.
Marcus, I mean, that's like.
That's the kind of way to go ice skating. We're letting it slide.
I figured
he was gonna pay, man.
clitoris luggage.
Kevin can afford to rent out. Well, actually, you might be able to afford to rent out a whole theater.
Fucking all I need to buy is a gun.
All right. I just need goblins to be real. But no, and that's ridiculous. I think it was an overkill. I'm not gonna. I think there was an overkill.
You got to go big or go
Do you
home.
love it that much, though? Do you love it that much?
Hey, that fucker. We got another Texan over here. He knows how to fucking
He
do it.
seems a little thirsty.
If I got a gift that nice for Valentine's Day, I'd be fucking suspicious.
I agree. Who you cheating on him with, Trey? Who you cheating on him with?
Amber, what do we
As a
got?
fellow Texan, that's what I wanted to give.
All right, I say for Valentine's Day, what I do is I make us a Guinness beef stew over mashed potatoes, which I know how to do, which is delicious and hearty, but not too like it's not too like gross feeling.
Too disgusting.
It's not
This is your pitch.
I'm going to do something that's not as awful as I usually do.
There's only 3 worms in it. But seriously, Guinness beef stew with mashed potatoes. And then we go to, there's a Jim Henson exhibit I'd like to go see. We'd both go to that.
You want to go
This
see?
is kind
And
of all
that's
for
about-
you so far.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then I also got a telescope. I got a telescope in my place, and we'll sit on my roof and look at that fucking telescope and smoke weed, man.
All right,
That's
all
great,
right.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually. I mean, that's the first
Although you
realistic
don't actually
one.
smoke weed, though.
Yeah, I don't smoke weed.
Or
but-
just whatever, drink beer or whatever.
Let's
you know.
let's drink beer.
All right, there we go.
Maybe some,
I'm offended that you
Hey,
said
can
my
the
shit
rest
was
of us come
unrealistic.
to this?
man.
Or it sounds like a great time.
All right, Eddie.
I got a telescope, legit, yeah.
Yeah.
Give you your youth back. No,
I'll take it.
Oh, please. Before it all came to be too much.
all right. Well, I think we're gonna have because if it's a gift from me to you, it's gotta be something we both like.
Yeah.
You know, and then in a gift, I don't know. I feel weird about a gift. I'd rather have an experience, a memory.
I like that.
You know, so I'm thinking we're gonna put together a really cool rock show for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
You're going to produce another show.
a rock show.
I mean, this is just another chance for Eddie to fucking produce a show. So he's taking it all from you.
We got the Horton Heat's coming.
Oh, Reverend Jorge. Okay.
Yeah, Zombie's gonna do a couple songs.
We
He's
get
gonna,
3% of the bar.
Yeah. We no, not at this joint. And there is no bar. It's just like an open tub of liquor.
All right.
And you gotta,
All right.
you gotta
All right. I like it.
Everyone,
So it's at your mom's house?
Yeah, it's you give people a metal cup and they gotta fish it out of there. And then once you run out, you just pee in it.
Okay.
And
all right.
and then we'll have a snake hitting party out back. We're gonna get a couple. We'll get a couple little billy clubs. And
You
we'll
like
go,
hitting snakes.
Yeah, I know. And
So
we're gonna get some those big tubes that you put in the ground. You put it in the ground, make a noise, and it scares the snakes out of the ground.
Didgeridoo.
Yeah, it's kind of like a didgeridoo, but they have it in Florida. I don't know if you know about it. They're for they grunt into them, and it scares all the snakes out of the ground. And then you fucking will bash them. And then Rob Zombie will be killing snakes with us. Horton will be killing snakes with us, and it'll be a
He's
nice.
pretty old.
Yeah, well, he's fine. I saw him in concert a couple years ago. He could still fucking kill a snake.
Yeah.
And,
I'm sure.
This is
but we're
almost
not.
even
But
fair, man.
it's a snake clubbing festival. It's not a snake. We're not cutting the heads off them because it's more of a mess. So I just want to be able to toss them in a bag and get out of there.
All
at the
right.
end
So
of
it's
the
just
night.
yes.
I mean, but now what if I want to cut the heads off?
I mean, you do whatever you want. I'm just not. It's gross.
You're
It's
not
a lot
thinking
of
about
work.
physics here, though, man. Half of these snakes are going to explode.
Yeah.
Think about that. This is a
when
messy
you
situation.
Yeah, when you beat a snake, it definitely. I mean, there's a lot of blood involved. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. You can cut the heads off.
Thank you.
See, Eddie knows Marcus too well. It's not fair to the rest of us. He's got a huge edge.
No, yeah.
Terrifying.
He knows me. Rob Zombie, Reverend Horton Heat, and beating snakes to death with a big bucket of liquor.
That's love.
Yeah. I mean, once you put
You put it on a sentence.
Wow, that is kind of nice. Yeah.
It's dripping wet over there with that scenario.
Lexi, are you gonna give Marcus a gift?
Now, Lexi.
You got to re-gift him that cheese that Holden gave you.
I can get cheese every day.
Oh, that's why I'm saying it's a bad gift.
Lexi, we are beloved.
Oh my
And
God! Give her the microphone.
You've told me in secret that you distrust Marcus, but what would you get for him? You've told me in secret that you
Fucking
don't
muzzle.
trust him.
I know that Marcus has wonderful taste in television. We both share a love of Twin Peaks and True Detective.
That we do.
And I think I would give you the antlers from True Detective. Blessed by the devil. You know.
I like that too. Simple.
Simple. It is simple.
Blessed by
It's
the
not
devil.
like-
She has to go to the devil. That's like not easy.
That's assuming.
Blessed by Matthew McConaughey. He's a Texan.
Yes, he is. Austin boy. As tempting as that may sound. And Trey, I love you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can pull it off.
I understand.
Ed can pull it off.
I can't believe it.
in hell?
On top, baby.
What in hell?
Mookie here and I'm back.
I knew you guys have been fucking.
Shut up, Mookie.
God damn it.
Disgusting. Eddie's idea was disgusting.
I
but-
should have
watch
chosen a
you
movie
leaves
where the
together
bones
after
weren't
this.
animated.
All right, that's the
Like
Roundtable
Army Army of Darkness. That would have, when
that's
all the
good.
bones come back to life.
I know what I was thinking, man.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Find everybody on
Sorry,
Twitter.
I called you a nader, Marcus.
It's all right.
Yeah, find everyone on Twitter. Murder Fist is on Twitter. Eddie Tunes, Fat Boy Barnett, Marcus Parks, Ben Kissel.
Yep, and are you a master nader? Find out this week on Facebook, you fucking idiots!
The answer might be no.
Definitely not. Anything else?
No, that's it, man. Oh,
Okay.
go and rate reviews on iTunes.
Holden Talks for 30 minutes, coming in June.
Boom.
And come see Too Fat March 5th at the Grand.
All right.
Do that.